All right, guys, so it's week 10. We're 4-4, and we're going out to Las Vegas to play the Raiders. The Raiders just came off a big win against the Giants, which, to me, I think they were overly celebrating with cigars and stuff in the locker room. This should be a win for us, but honestly, last week should have been a win for us, and we know how that went. Welcome back, everybody. As always, I'm Pat. This is JetCast. So, like I said, we should be able to handle the Raiders, but, after the debacle last week, the offensive debacle last week, I'm not sure what to think. We should have handled the Chargers, and we didn't. So, I am kind of really up in the air in my opinion on what could possibly happen in this game. I really don't know. If you had asked me before the Chargers game, I would have said we had a advantage at quarterback, considering they're also playing a backup quarterback in Aiden O'Connell. But after watching Zach play last week, I'm not so sure. I mean, maybe I'd rather Aiden O'Connell on this team. It doesn't seem like Zach is able to move the ball at all. He is incapable of making it. It's not that he makes bad decisions and throws interceptions. He makes no decision, which is worse at many times. And you're taking a bad sack, or you're holding the ball too long, and the offensive line has to block longer, and then the offensive line is more likely to get injured because they have to block for 4, 5, 6 seconds every play. If we lose this game, we got the Dolphins and the Bills coming up, and we're staring at 4-7, to be completely honest with you. And Robert Saleh could completely lose the locker room. If I'm a defensive player, I'm angry right now. I'm angry at the coach. I'm angry at the offense. I'm angry at Zach Wilson directly. But if they win, you can keep the locker room together with a winning record going into this Black Friday game against the Dolphins. So there is the potential there. I feel like the locker room is probably already beginning to teeter. We saw it last year where they had to make a switch because the defense was starting to teeter on the edge. And, just for the sake of keeping the team together, we need a win. And again, like I said, if we lose, we are staring 4-7 right in the face. We'll be an irrelevant team again, not making the playoffs for what was it, 12 years now, 13 years now? And the idea that Rodgers is going to come back this year is out the window. Why would Aaron Rodgers come back to a team that is playing irrelevant football down the stretch? I wouldn't. I don't expect that he would want to, and we won't see him until 2024. The offense literally cannot play any worse than it did last week against the Chargers. I don't think it's even possible. Zach's play was inexcusable, but I'm not. Yes, I'm angry at Zach for how he played, but I'm not blind to the fact the whole offense played terrible. Right? You had Lazard had probably one of the worst games of his career, and the offensive line, they gave him time, but against a flawed team like the Chargers, they should have handled that defensive line much better than what they eventually did. Max Crosby is probably watching the film of us against the Chargers, and it just licking his lips, right? He is so ready to probably eat alive our right tackle, whoever that's going to be. Billy Turner, Max Mitchell. It really doesn't matter who's there. I'd rather Max Mitchell there. I don't think Billy Turner is any good, but the turnovers have to swing back in the positive direction for us, right? When we were beating these good teams in the beginning of the season, we were winning the turnover battle. I mean, we beat the Eagles because we made them turn the ball over 4 times. And now the turnovers are by the defense are going away, and all of a sudden, the offense is not able to pick up the slack. We're not able to score any points. So, yeah, like I said, Zach's not throwing interceptions, but he's still fumbling the ball plenty, and that has to stop. And on the other hand, we need to start forcing more opportunities for ourselves and giving the offense a short field. I don't trust that Zach Wilson can take the ball at our 25 and drive 75 yards down the field to score a touchdown. I don't trust it. They haven't done it all year. Okay, they did it one drive against the Chiefs, and they were able to score with a touchdown to Lazard. Outside of that, it's been putrid. Like I said, 8 games so far. We're 4-4, and we scored 8 touchdowns. Really 7 because one was handed to us by the Eagles. To actually win, we have to see discipline by our players. We have to see discipline on offense and defense. We got to stop these stupid penalties. It seems like last week against the Chargers, every single Breece Hall first down was called back because of some stupid holding, some stupid block in the back, or illegal motion, whatever have you. So they have to clean up the play tremendously. That's a direct reflection on Robert Saleh as a head coach. And at the end of the day, it still falls on Zach Wilson's shoulders. We have to see the player that we saw in the beginning of the season that was taking steps to getting better every week. I'm asking for just competent quarterback play. Okay, that's all this team needs right now. That's all they need. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. How do you guys think we're going to play against the Raiders? I'm so confused as far as how this game's going to go. It could go great, where we dominate them, or it could be an absolute blowout again. I don't know. I just don't know. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give us a like and a subscribe. It's the best way you can help out the channel.